Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am just going to show you guys some happy mail I have received over the past month, no 2 months. So I always like to do separate videos for these just because I feel bad if they get kind of rolled into a haul, because I do want to genuinely thank those who just send me coloring supplies, art supplies, and I'm so touched anytime I get happy mail. Even to this day, after having a channel for 2 years now, I still tear up anytime I get happy mail, because it is just so, well, it's happy mail. Literally brings a smile to my face, and then I'm just feel so honored that someone would want to send me something. So today I'm just going to kind of show you some of the items that I've been sent. I'm not going to leave any links to any of the stuff below, but I can tell you where you could find them, of course. And then, as always, please don't take this as a bragging session by any means. This is my genuine thanks to those who have sent me these awesome little art and coloring goodies. So let's get started. Okay. So the first one I want to show you is from the lovely Deb. She is a moderator on my Facebook group and my Discord, and an awesome friend. She and I have gotten very close. We both share a passion for watercolor. And so one day, sneaky Deb, she had sent me a link to these little watercolor kits sold by Christy Rice. They're on her website. So she had sent me a link asking if I had ever tried them, and I said no, but they looked really interesting. And that sneaky gal sent me one. So these are pretty cool. So it comes with watercolor dots. Now, these are Holbein watercolors, but Christy creates the palette, and you can choose from different palettes. And then you get like different kits with different sets of watercolors. So let me just move that out of the way. It comes all wrapped and bundled like this. It's really adorable. Then you have just kind of a little tidbit on what to do. Then she has lesson cards in here too, so showing you how to get the most out of your brush and what to do. And then you have like a little practice sheet, and it does come with, oh, nails. Let's see if it'll just slide off. I don't want to cut the ribbon. It's too pretty. Yep, we're going to just watch me slide this off. Okay. And then it comes with a few pages. So this is artwork by Christy Rice. She also has watercolor coloring books on Amazon. I actually own a couple of them. But yeah, you just paint these in. They are on watercolor paper. Feels like a hot press paper. I could be wrong though. So here are the images. Look at these beautiful botanical pages. And like I said, you get to pick between several pre-made palettes. And so Deb sent me the Joy palette. Oh, look at this. Okay, these ones are on cold press. Yeah, so that's hot press. This is cold press. And I think, okay, cool. It's the same image. So you'll get one on hot press, one on cold press. So you can do different techniques. And this is like a nice off-white. And then, yeah, I have the Joy palette, and then it also comes with a dagger brush. Now, this is the 1/4-inch dagger that you can also get in Christy Rice's paintbrush set, but it comes in these little kits. So I was really excited to get that, and I've been itching to play with it, but I wanted to record the video. I was like, I need to record so I can go paint. Okay, and then Deb was so kind to send me some pre-made, or not pre-made, she made them handmade palettes. So she had some Daniel Smith tubes. So she went ahead and created a bunch of half pans using those Daniel Smith colors. And I did swatch them out. Okay, so these are the colors that she sent to me in these half pans here. And awesome, awesome colors, including some of the infamous granulating ones that everyone loves. But I was so excited to get Quinacridone Rose. I love that color. Moon Glow is one of the prettiest, oh my gosh, prettiest granulating colors you will ever see. Same with Lunar Blue. But yeah, I love all of these. So I'm really excited to play with these. And then, let me get to the other tin. She also had some Holbein watercolors. Now, Holbein watercolors, you guys know I'm not a fan of the pencils, but their watercolors are amazing. And they're not cheap. But she had a whole bunch of Holbein tubes, so she created me a whole set of half pans with those tubes. I mean, look at how many, I don't even know how many are in here. I need to recount it. But I was like blown away because this would be a very expensive half pan set to buy. And so yeah, she had sent me all these colors. And they, oh my gosh, when I was swatching them, I was going to swatch them on camera, but I was like, oh my gosh, it was like Christmas. And I just had to swatch them. But look at these colors. This is like the perfect palette for me. It has loads of purple and pink, including, oh my gosh, these red violets. Wow. And then look at all these greens. Oh my gosh, I could make so many botanical paintings with this. Oh, this indigo is gorgeous. Oh, I'm just in love. That's what I am. I'm in love. And then even the pastel colors. Oh, Deb and I love pastels. So I was really excited about that. And then even the two metallics. I mean, this is amazing. And it gives me a chance to play with Holbein watercolors and decide which one, which ones I love and I want to buy more tubes of. And when I was swatching them out, I have to say, I was in love with the quinacridone magenta. Oh my gosh, that color is gorgeous. Quinacridone violet from them is amazing. This mineral violet and permanent violet. Oh, you know what? I like them all. I like them all. Even the yellows. I was just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I was really excited. So that was from Deb, and if you couldn't tell, I just loved it. Okay. Then I have to make sure I get these right because on the same day, I had two Melissas. They're actually both moderators of mine in my live streams. So you can always say hi to the Melissas, but I have a Melissa C and a Melissa G. And I don't think they coordinated this, but on the same day, I got happy mail from both of them. So I got one from Melissa G and one from Melissa C. And I was just like, well, that is one funny coincidence. So Melissa G sent me the 125 mandalas from Special Art. Well, you guys know I love mandalas. I got an obsession. But I mean, goodness, 125. This thing's thick too. But it's like 8 by 8, so it's not clunky. Oh, I can't wait to color these. And then I love how it has a black background, so when I use markers, because I do that sometimes, you won't really see it as much on the back end. But look at those. Aren't they beautiful? Very beautiful mandalas. Some are big, some are intricate, so depending on your mood. But I'm loving that they have a lot of the traditional mandala styles in here. Like these, I really like the traditional ones. So yeah, this book is perfect for me. Oh, and I have so many new gel pens to throw in there too. So I'm super excited. And then Melissa C, right? I didn't mess them up. Okay, yeah, Melissa C. I had to make sure. Like I said, same day. So I was like, whoa. She sent me the Big Fantasy Coloring Book in Grayscale #2. Now this is Molly Harrison, who I love her artwork. Oh my gosh, love it. So you get a mixture of all of her books. I know it says, take that. Yeah, so it's 4 books in one. It has Enchanted Fairy, Magic in the Air and Sea, Winged Things, and Mystical Autumn all in here. So that's why you'll have a couple of Halloween ones. Her grayscale is dark, but I actually really, really like it. Tons of pages in here from Mermaid. Oh, these gorgeous fairies. I only started using Molly Harrison images late last year, and I was like, why did I wait so long? Her art is gorgeous. I actually want to buy, she sells like phone cases with her art on it. I want to buy one. It is, I mean, it's so pretty. Ugh. She sells like coffee mugs and stuff too. Okay. And then I got for Mother's Day, really, so from my YouTube husband, Ryan, over at Glitter Grunge Greetings and Color and Recover sent me a Mother's Day gift. And this seriously made me laugh so hard because my Mother's Day was kind of wonky. But yeah, it says, "Mom, no matter how hard life gets, at least you don't have ugly children." And so I was dying. So I had to share that because I was just, oh my gosh. And it's perfect because I can either do the ice water, because it's one of those like 16-ounce tumblers, or my coffee while I'm coloring and painting. So thank you, Ryan, dear. It was awesome. Okay, and then a subscriber by the name of Elizabeth sent me quite a few goodies. So the rest is all from Elizabeth. So let's start with, try and keep them categorized. So she sent me these watercolor crayons. Now, I had done that comparison of the Lyra and Neocolor. I also have the Mungyo, but now I also have the Staedtler and Faber-Castell ones. So I'm going to be playing with those this week and kind of seeing what they're like. Now, the Faber-Castell ones are marketed towards children's, 3+, so I think I can qualify for that. So they're not light fast, but I have seen people use these and they look stellar. So like in adult coloring books, these could be a much better option. I'm going to test them out and I'll do some comparisons to the Lyra and other ones I have, including Neocolor. And then Staedtler also has a 12 count set, so that's 15. So yeah, I'm very excited to try these. I don't know, let's see, do they have light fast on these? Excuse me. They don't say, I'll have to look it up, but probably not. I mean, Neocolor is Neocolor, but I'm always looking for a cheap alternative that can hold a candle because, you want to save your Neocolors for when you need them. All right, and then she sent me these gel crayons also from Faber-Castell. So I love the King Art gel crayons, which are for kids. And I love the gelatos, but they are so expensive, and you just get those small sets for like $20. So she had sent me these gel crayons. Now this is the 12 count gel crayon set. I'm going to swatch these in a separate video and kind of check them out. And then there are the 6 metallics. So we've got like a gold, orange, pink, purple, blue, green. So I'm really excited to play around with these. It does say great on dark paper, but I want to see how they look on white for backgrounds. And then this one here too comes with a lot of, your basic colors, but a neon orange, neon pink, neon blue, neon green as well. So like you have all these neons at the end and then all these primaries. So I'm really excited to play with these and try them out. Let's see. And then for gel pens, because we know I have a thing with glitter gel pens, which is perfect because I have a new mandala book to play with them in. So she sent me the Arteza 14 count glitter gel pens. I haven't used these ones yet, so I'm really excited to try them. So here they are. Looks like pretty colors. I love the purples and blues for, well, anything, I guess. I shouldn't say just mandalas. But yeah, I got a great array of colors. You even have like a white, which would be good on dark paper. So I'm really excited to try these. And then she sent me the Chromatech. I've never tried these, but they've been on my list and I'd wanted to try them. So let me... Oh, that plastic is always so hard to hear. Okay, so it comes with the 30 original. Kind of reminds me of the Aeon gel pens, the way it opens, but these are numbered, which are nice because Aeon are not. So it's got like a number code. So it opens just like that, and I'll probably store it in there. And then you've got 30 refills, so that's really nice. And I'll just pull one out so you guys can take a look. So it has the nice little gripper so your hands don't get tired, and again, it has a color code so that, well, it might not catch because it's white. So that you can, find the replacement. But I'm excited to use these because I love glitter gel pens. Don't get me wrong, regular ones are cool too, but when it comes to mandalas, I relax with my sparkle on. So, and then just have a little thing in here letting you know about the company. But yeah, I'm really excited to break these out and use them in my mandala books. And then funny thing, so before I had even announced I planned on doing Happy Mail with Postcards, she had sent this over. So it was just a happy coincidence. But now, as I had mentioned in that video, you can go back and look for it, and I'll try to remember to link it, how when I color these postcards, I plan to send them to my mailing list. So I really like that a lot of the postcard books I have are actually Happy Mail, so I'm sending Happy Mail with Happy Mail. So I thought that was really fun. But she sent me the Seasons one from Hannah Carlson, and I'm really excited because I love all of these. These are so pretty, and you could totally do watercolor or marker. I mean, this is thick cardstock. So yeah, I will definitely be adding this to my postcard pile, and someone will be winning some Happy Mail and receiving a postcard just at random. Okay, and then the last thing is the color mixing guide. This is by Julie Collins, and this is actually really cool. So if you're new to watercolor mixing is kind of something you have to get used to. You should never be afraid of it though. It's actually quite relaxing and fun. So this is kind of like a little mixing tutorial, but it breaks it down quite a bit. So I even learned a few things I didn't know or I'd forgotten while looking through this, but it talks about getting started. They use the Winsor & Newton paints in this book, but you can use any equivalent, of course. So it kind of tells you the colors they've used for creating all their mixes. Again, in Winsor & Newton, but you can find something close enough. You can even look up Winsor Blue Red Shade. You could look up the pigment number, and then if you already have a paint brand with that pigment, then you're going to get the same thing. Alright, it talks about the color wheel, which is actually really important because you can take those 3 colors and create your own color wheel with just the 3 colors. What are the 3 colors? Yellow, red, blue. And it's even numbered where to start. So well, no, never mind. It's not. But you would do your yellow, red, or yellow, red, blue, and then you would just keep mixing. You would make your secondary, then you would make your tertiary. I can never say that word. Thirds, your third color. So, and this is talking here right now about primary colors, secondary colors, and it's even telling you what colors they mix to create those secondaries. You'll have a cool and a warm, which is really important because on the color wheel, you'll have a green that's cool or warm. So, and if you want to make a more complicated color wheel, you can too. Then this talks about complementary colors, ones that would be across from one another on the wheel or in general. And then it even gives you a breakdown of warm and cool colors so you can understand the difference, because you always want to mix a warm with a warm, cool with a cool. If you don't, I mean, I break the rule all the time, but for the sake of good results. I, however, am a rebel, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Alright, so then it just kind of shows you how you can change the tone by adding more water to all these colors. And then it does a limited palette exercise, which I found really fun, because it just shows you how to take just a few colors and create a bunch of different colors. So this book is like very in-depth. It's skinny too, but very in-depth. And then this is their mixing chart, going all the way from higher percentage to lower percentage of each color, and basically just showing you how with all of those colors that you started with, you are going to create all this. I love, last thing, I love that it has a tip on mixing greens, because greens sometimes throw people off. I mean, granted, yes, you can do yellow and blue and make a green, but there are so many other ways to make greens as well. For example, they added burnt sienna here to create that effect. So while you do have the traditional mixes, there's ways to also get a better looking green or a certain shade you want, depending. So I love that they kind of went and didn't just go for the straight greens. So then, yep, they just go through all of the rest of mixing those colors, and then they even have a little glossary at the back, which is good if you're new to paints and you want to know, well, what does opaque or opacity mean, or staining, because they do have staining and non-staining readings on watercolors, but not everyone knows what that means. And it's actually quite important if you plan to lift your paint. If you have a staining one, that stuff is not coming off. So yeah, that was a really cool thing. I'm gonna keep it next to all my palettes. I'm even gonna, I have a few Winsor & Newton and swap out colors. I might even go through all those exercises because I like mixing colors for therapy. It's just fun. So thank you to all who sent me happy mail. You guys were very sweet and very thoughtful. If there's anything in here that you would like to see, either a tutorial using, color along, or you just want to see me swatch or review, let me know. I'm always willing to take suggestions. And yeah, until next time, everyone, take care. Bye now.